Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P-Funk. Thinking right out here in my lab, conceptualizing, listening to other people come up with ideas. I listen to my man Joseph Campbell, love that guy, the myth teller. Okay, so I got a lesson I put together. He's talking about the hero's journey. I say know thyself or reach self-mastery. If you reach self-mastery, you pass the hero's journey. You are the hero on your journey. Let's talk about it. What the hell? Don't worry, I'll make it make sense, hopefully. This message, this lesson. You tell me something, I'll make it a lesson. You ask me a question, I won't just give you an answer, I give you a lesson. Let's go. Life, right thinking philosophy, right thinking mission, okay, is to enlighten, inspire, I don't know, rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. Message on my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Mistakes and all. I don't edit. I don't know nothing about that. So you get it the way I get it. Give it to you. All right. Right thinking mission. That's what I'm on. Is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself or self-mastery. Now we gotta go with the hero journey. I love it. All right, but my mission is to get all right thinkers to know thyself. As a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? So let's get it together. So I ask the question, do you know you? You will what I get through. Yeah, that's what I do for you. So a person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is rich their sleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to my eye be true. All right, right thinkers. P-Funk philosophy says, life is your hero's journey, your spiritual journey in the physical form. And your goal is to what? Know thyself or become self-mastery, reach self-mastery. Why or how? Through the journey of your life by learning, practicing what you learn, implementing, and mastering oneself through the teachings that set forth for you. This machinery needs to be taught how to master it and work it to your best ability. That's my job. That's how we do. Let's go. We are all really on our own hero's journey. It's called life. And the goal is to what? Know thyself, master thyself, get knowledge of thyself. And all those who know thyself, become self-masters, you are the hero of your journey. Let's talk about it. And those who don't, you failed the journey of life. It happens. A lot of us do. Let's go a few times. All right. But we are all on our own. Again, spiritual, a heroic journey, and we call life. But the goal, the end game of the human experience is to get knowledge of self, cleanse the heart, lighten the heart, and go on to the next life and live eternity. Right thinkers, that's my goal. And if you're a right thinker, that should be your goal too. That's right. So heroes, aka self-masters, who mastered themselves, will save others. Why? By helping them know themselves. As teachers, sage, saints, with gurus, mystics, we come back to help others. When I got enlightened, all I could think about was the Richard Pryor show when the guy, he went to the Egyptian tomb, they went in there, he got the book of life, he going through it. He said, oh man, we got brothers in here. He said, oh Jack, we were doing, man, no, wait till the brothers hear this. Dude said, ain't nothing here. Close to me. They shut the show down 2 weeks later because he was sending esoteric, symbolical message, subliminal message to his people about him, the white man, and they shut him down. See, that's how they do. They ain't always got to assassinate you, but they will take your character and make you look bad if it's competing against them. They don't like that. So I stay under the radar. I ain't got time for that nonsense. But if you reach self-mastery, you're the hero. Your journey is for you to do just that. In all the mythological stories, every culture, every religion, everybody got a hero's journey. Everybody gonna go away, find themselves, get down and out. It's the life story. It's the longest story ever told. Why? It's recycling. Hell, the sun got a story. Let's talk. All right. But personally, I reached the top of my pyramid in my life, or climbed that mountain, whatever you want to call it. And now, when I went through what? The fire, the sanctity, the solitude, the loss of friendship, the dying of I went through it all. And I asked the Lord to do, well, man, I'm glad to be your servant. But if this is my calling, why are you going to do all that other stuff? He said, my man, that's how you got the job. That was audition. Got you. I got you. No problem. No more questions. I'm done. I always wonder, what the hell? Don't question, just do. All right, so I'm here. But my titles says a lot about me being a hero. Some call me the evangelist. I've been called the evangelist, sage, master teacher, spiritual philosopher, a whole bunch of stuff. OG, triple OG, whatever. Okay, but that's all stuff that you see, that you identify with. I didn't call myself none of them. I like the sage. I like the fact that I'm a master teacher. If I can identify with the title, I will accept it. But that ain't what I call myself. That's what other people say about me. That's what I'm saying. I didn't call myself these things. The master teacher, I earned that title. Spiritual philosopher, earned that title. Didn't know it was a title. Evangelist, my man said, you're a walking ministry on your own. Thank you. I talk God. I'm a spiritual philosopher. It's all about God. And I got a lesson coming up where it says, be around people who what? Think like you. If you don't want to talk God, I don't want to talk. Why? That stuff you talking, I ain't trying to hear. If you want to hear God, we ain't got nothing in common. Simple. It makes a lot of sense. All right. But again, the titles that I've been given, I didn't ask for none of them. But self-mastery is the goal for what? All heroes. Okay? In your journey, you are the hero. Your job is to prove it. By going through what you go through and surviving through it and standing saying, yeah, I did it. Okay, look back over your life and not too shabby, okay? But that's called reflecting. The son, I just talked about that. He got a journey. He been making that journey since he came there. He ain't questioned, he ain't asked nothing. When you do, your job is to do, okay? We here to live, to have experience. Get the best out of it the most you can, but more importantly, get knowledge of self. That makes that afterlife possible. Other than that, you're going to keep repeating this one. Like school and anything else. If you don't make the grade, you don't make the cut, you got to try it again. Called reincarnation. We fully aware of that. All right? But the sun takes the same path every day. It comes out like Kepri. Kepri is the Scarabito. It means Kepra means to be, to come into being. Pata. He uttered himself into being. The Scarabito, they lay their eggs in dung. So they eat dung to survive. And when they get fully grown, they come out ready to eat some more, ready to go. So they represent coming into being. So they're like, they just come out of nowhere. Just come out of shit. Okay, we all start from shit. We get that concept too. All right, but that's the purpose of the early morning sun. They call him the scarab beetle head, man. That's the coming into being at sunrise. Why? Because at night, he went through hell to make it through. You know the fight he go through. I tell you, we see the ducks on the pond. They cool, they just chilling, But underneath, you see they scrubbing there to stay afloat. You don't see that, but that's how it goes. All right, you don't need to see the behind the scenes. If you see the mess up, the blooper, you just got one with me. I don't cut it out. I don't edit. I keep going. Why? I don't know how to do it. Moving on. I keep it real. All right, but all those titles, and again, the best one to me is self-mastery. Why? Because self-mastery is the goal for you to have while you're on your hero's journey. That's what you're here to do. And again, the sun does his thing every day. But the human journey is pretty much different than the sun. Why? The sun takes the same path. At morning he's Capri. At high noon he's Ra at his prime. That's us when we feeling ourselves. Okay, midday, midlife. Yeah. Some people have crisis, but yeah, that's the point. At the end, you become attuned. The old man. The story goes, one story when Ra got old, he left Earth and sent his daughter back down and killed everybody who didn't worship him. Like your boy Trump, anybody who didn't agree with him, take him out. That's ego. All right, this good story that you can learn. Mythology. It's there to teach. It's a different language. The language of the gods is told in myth. Okay, spoken mythology concept. All right. So life is for us all to live, but becoming your best self, knowing thyself, that's the hero. The hero in you have to go through everything you had to go through to get to know you. That's how you know yourself. It's a journey. And if you're successful, you are what? The hero. Everybody wants to be the hero in everybody's story. Who to start your story? You're the hero. You either the goat or you the scapegoat or you the goat. Either one. Your choice. But I became my own hero. Okay, save yourself. Because Jesus ain't coming back. Okay, you got to become your own hero. Save yourself with knowledge in your life by learning and doing what's right. Simple as that. It's the blueprint. It's been laid out for years. I've been practicing. I said, man, where the hell this been? But I got it now. I've been using it ever since. It works like a charm. Okay, so being your best self, aka your hero self, you talk to God with internally. It's inner self, that true self, your real self. And when I had my conversation with God, I asked him the question, man, if I'm your dude now, because I went through, I done proved I'm worthy. What the hell was that for? Yeah, it was audition. I had no idea. Okay, in the life you ain't supposed to. What you gotta do is do. So I passed. All right, so I moved on, and now I'm serving God by what? Enlightening others. I'm doing what I call self-service. I become a teacher, a philosopher of what? God. I teach you how to get to Him, and I teach others about what? Yeah, you was calling. When you find your calling in life, that's you being comfortable doing what makes you happy. That's what I'm doing right now. And some people, it's sports, anything. But my thing is, I don't want to do a whole bunch of jobs. I done did a few things. But the teaching thing, I think I like this the best. Yeah, I think I like this one. All right. But life is your spirit having this physical human experience. Again, the spirit needs to be enlightened. It needs to be educated. It needs to know itself, and it needs to be purified and cleansed by the body that is in, by the person that has the body. That's why the conscience is yours. That's why at this end of life, they throw it away. Don't even keep it. Don't even care about it. Why? That's the free will that every human being has that's unique to them. So it don't mean nothing to nobody but them. All right, let's go. So for you to what? Know yourself. That's the goal of being human. That's the purpose in the spirit coming to human form to get cleansed, to get consciousness, and go back home. Until then, it got to play the life game, the reincarnation game. Okay, just going through life and going with the flow. And after a few thousand or whatever time, they started getting pissed off. I told you that. But life again is one hell of a fight. But that's to know thyself. And when you get your daily lessons from Mr. Right, everything will turn out right for you. Trust me. If you ain't getting your life advice from Mr. Right, your life gonna be a hell of a fight. You might lose. Trust me, a lot of them have. I have 2 children whose life I turned out, who I gave life advice to, and they turned out all right, taking my life advice. So I feel pretty good about my record with teaching mine. Okay. Oh, how that look? I'm up here talking about this good stuff, this, that. My kids out there wilding out. I got something it is though, so I can't control it. But the one that I had hands-on control over, doing just fine in life. My goal is to do just that, prepare them for life. Why? Because in my life test, I passed. Okay, I reached my hero's journey in life. Why? I know myself. I have knowledge of myself. Okay, so now what I do with it, I give life advice so everybody else, someone else can get their knowledge of self. That's what you call giving back. That's what you call selfless service. Again, I ain't asking for nothing but the views. Tune in to get the lesson. I'm here for you. I do what I do for you. And in life, learning life lessons It's part of life. That's what you're here for. This is school. Hey, you didn't know that? Pick up your books and start getting some lessons. That's why I give them every day. Y'all got a book from Christian called the Bread of Life. Before that, give you their lessons every day. I'm gonna be doing the same thing. I'm doing what I do. Now, when you learn a life lessons, along with your own life experience, you can read all the books. You can hear me till I talk I get blue in the face. But if you don't implement it, you don't exercise it, it's a waste of time. Useless information that don't go nowhere. You have to use it to prove that what? It worked. That's what I do. And your experiences from the lesson that you learn will succeed. That will help you succeed in life. It ain't how much money you make. It ain't how famous you got. No, it's how good you live. You're like, what? That's a ticket to the afterlife. All the other stuff can't buy you nothing. Okay, you can't buy your way. So how many millions you got? They don't get you into heaven. All right? But all you ignorant ones who will wait for what? The hero to come and save them lives. Come and save them. Jesus ain't coming back. Don't worry, Christ coming. Okay? No, I ain't worried. Don't even bring that nonsense to me about what you're doing if you wait for my man. Right thinkers, we what? We become Christ. We become the heroes of our life. That's the difference between being ignorant and enlightened. Okay? If you waiting, you ignorant. If you doing, you enlightened. That's all I'm going to do when it comes to getting what I need done for myself. I ain't waiting to have it done by somebody else. It don't work that way. I can guarantee you that one too. All right. Self-mastery is, again, your soul journey. And the purpose of it is for you to what? Know you with that journey that you're on through in physical life. Before what? That life is over. If you go through and you just having fun and you're doing your thing, that's like going to school not doing your homework and wonder why you failed the test. You didn't study. You didn't plan. If you ain't my first time in teaching any lecture, the first lesson was if you ain't had a plan in life, you planning to fail in life. And at that time, I was so indulged and so adult my study, I was focused, laser focused. And I said, how could you go through life every day without a plan? My life is a checker game. My life is a chess game. I'm playing chess. Most people like to play checker. Why? Because it's easy. See, planning is hard. Playing checkers, you got to think ahead. A lot of y'all just rather one thing at a time. Yeah, you move here, I take down. You take one, I take down. I play chess. I play for keeps. All right, I play for real. All right, and again, knowing yourself, having knowledge of self means you won't be played by nobody, no matter what game they play. You good at whatever it is you do. Self-masters can do it all. I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay, moving on. And where we at? Life, again, is all of ours. It's a test. In order you can either pass or you can fail. Self-mastery is passing. Remaining ignorant is failing. Become your own hero by getting self-knowledge, mastering yourself. That's becoming your own hero. You're on a journey to do just that. So if you're doing anything other than that, have at it. You'll be back. And to tell you, I got a lesson to tell you, don't fall in love with this world. Why? It's temporary. If you love money, cars, women, and pleasures of the stuff, big house, fancy stuff, clothes, you love the wrong stuff. Till you get over that, you can still remain here. Okay, this is where you belong. Why? Remaining ignorant is meaning stand here in the material world. Why? You haven't learned nothing yet. It ain't about the material. Nothing material goes up. Everything material stays here. That's why your spirit is recognized. Your body is recognized by the falcon or the hawk. Animal with what? That can ascend with wings. Your spirit, your ego is represented by a four-legged animal. That means he's earthbound. He can't go nowhere. He can't even produce. With all, he can't reproduce. Okay, he's a unit. He can't do nothing. All right, they made him that way purposely. Everything for a reason. So remaining ignorant in your life means that you failed the test of life. Simple as that. No, I don't give a damn why, how, what. Don't want no excuses. Don't care why. You failed. Simple as that. Party's over. You had a shot. You blew it. In life, the only bad shot is the one you don't take. You're going to miss 100% the ones you don't take. If you take it's every now and then a blind squirrel bump into a nut. Okay? a fool get lucky every now and then. So if you ain't taking it, you ain't got an opportunity. You ain't got a chance in hell. Okay, understand that. So if you ain't taking the shot, is you become your own hero. You becoming master yourself. A lot of us won't take the shot, so we won't do it. So we remain back here coming again. And just like what? What is it? Fail. And just like what they call this hell. Oh, just like hell. This too shall pass. And what? Time gonna go on. You just won't be going with it. That's all. You just won't be around. That's all. See, when you go to eternity, you check the clock out and you're going in forever. Okay. But if you don't get there, you're gonna keep punching in that clock. That's called reincarnation. Okay. So what happens? The goal for all human beings, again, not just right thinkers, but ours importantly, is to what? Save, aka know yourself, become yourself hero. By being your best self, by putting your best effort into who? Yourself. The hero is where? In you. Hello? The hero is the one who does what they had to do for themselves to reach the level of they can know themselves, aka self-mastery. It's some things that you're going to have to do to reach that level. It don't just happen. And a lot of people don't get there. That's why it ain't a bunch of people up here. If we inverted it, this is what the guys who them crazy thing, they put all the people at the top. At the bottom is the good people. This is all the bad people. No, they should be down there where they belong. They got to earn their way to ascend to a higher level of consciousness in the world. That's what self-knowledge will take you. That's what being a hero will do for you. That's what it means to be the hero. That's where inside you, the hero, God, Christ, whoever you want to call it, Ishkabibble, it don't make a difference. The name don't mean jack. The action is what matters. Okay, the deed. So you telling me the hero is in me. Yeah. So Christ ain't gonna save me. No. The Savior, no, that's all taking you away from the truth. The truth is the hero is you. It's inside you. Become that. Know you, and you will know that fact. All right. So you will need one thing. It's important. No, what? But the hero is the one. Okay. Taking care, number one. A hero will what? Take care of himself. Produce whatever or go through whatever, do what he had to do, take care of himself. And then he help us. So he's always going to be what? Helping somebody else. Why? Because he took care of himself first. Hadu, the spirit that's in me and you, once you master your spirit, you become an avenger. You become the evangelist. You become God's right-hand man. Why? You're going to help others. You're going to go on down there because you sit up high, but you're going to go on back down there and help them out. I'm telling you, I got one hand with God, the other hand down here with y'all. Come on, man. Come on. Help me out. Come on. This is the way. Okay? Put us out quickly. All right, let me wrap this up. Where we at? Okay, last one. Your goal as the hero on this journey in life is to reach self-mastery. You are, again, you ready? Your own savior. You are the savior. You're going to save yourself by doing the things you knew you need for yourself. Gaining knowledge, putting it to use the self-discipline, the spiritual discipline for yourself to what? Better yourself, and then you will know yourself. Life is for the hero, you, to have your journey to prove yourself worthy of reaching or going into immortality. Okay? Everybody don't go there. Everybody ain't making it to the West. You want to be a Westerner, that's what they call them. All the guys, excuse me, end up in the West. That's what eternity is. That's what forever is. And that's where Rod goes every night. But what he do? Come down here to help us out. He can just go return and stay there and just chill. He ain't got to do nothing. But no, his job is to what? Help others, sustain life, and do his thing. I'm here every day just like Rod. That's my philosophy. That's my concept. So eternity, excuse me, life is the hero's journey through the universe. So again, eternity is only for heroes. The West is only for guys who passed the test of Maya. They got to go through it too. That's what Rod sent the letter to him. Listen, I saw it. He sent the letter to the Enoch. Y'all got to come this way too. Y'all ain't exempt. So yeah, they acquiesce. So they saying eternity is earned like blessing. God, he ain't open. I'm blessing the Jews. I'm blessing Christians. I ain't blessing the Muslims. Why? They call me by name. I don't like that. That ain't how it's done. That's the dumbest thing I've heard. Well, yeah, my God chose me. We God's chosen people. No, if you live right, do right, and be right, God will choose the what? He recognize your deeds. He don't give a damn about your religion. But if you see the deeds you're doing, they're righteous, yeah, you get blessed. But those who make it into heaven, go to God, are those who what? Defeated their who? Ego. Egos don't go. The ego can't go. Nope, nope, nope. And even at death, he steps out the way. He gets out the way. Okay, when he knows the end is near, he gonna sidestep and say, okay, I'm out. Yeah, you can take over. Go ahead, Harold. It's your show. Pump, pump, pump. He don't stand up to what he do. Why? That is his thing. His thing is just to do. So don't hold him accountable. Why? That's all he's gonna do is what he do. That little fella down there, you can't blame it. You can't blame it. No. You put him in the position. Think about that. And that's what the ego is. The ego is that little fella. Okay, moving on conceptually. And when you don't control it, it controls you. Think about it. These are all metaphors, esoteric, symbolic concepts that if you get the, like, innuendo, if you get my gif, you get the joke. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, there you go. Eureka. I got it. That's what learning is. Getting what? The message that's trying to be relayed to you. Okay? So, again, the ego will die. The ego has to die. Okay? It's going to born again. Why? It's eternal. It's in your ego with you. But consciously, it's gone. Why? Because it ain't that strong. It has no God qualities. It's human. So it don't know. Life, again, is you having to prove what you belong with all those heroes. And that's why you have to do certain things. Be a certain way. Earn it. Why? It ain't for everybody. Again. I personally just want to get to eternity. That's the top of the pyramid, okay? And the goal is to go into eternity with your conscience intact, knowing yourself. Eternity don't mean jack if you don't know who the hell you are. I want to know who I am forever. That's the concept. That's the ticket I'm trying to get you to understand. And watch this. When you go through the hero journey and you pass in life, you deserve to just what? Be you and know you for what? Eternity. Let's finish it up with this one. If you reach self-mastery, like me, that means you will also go on and live on into what? Eternity. It's for everybody who earned it. I ain't got a lock on it, but I know how to get to it. I'm just trying to help you do the same thing. The more the merrier for me. Why? When I got to God, I tell everybody, I only got one friend that's with me up there. My pastor, my best friend. I don't know nobody else at that level. Simple as that. Why? I would love to meet some more. What? I can get more friends. Spiritual friends. I ain't got to be we want to be friends in spirit and understanding. So again, my thing is be your own hero. Why? Know thyself. When the past life test or what? Knowing thyself and be your own hero. Don't wait for one to come because he's not. You are your hero. In my more appropriate voice, you are the hero. That's right. Right, thinkers? Hope you enjoyed the lesson. This is just fun now. Hope you're getting it. But in closing, may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I know that my right thinkers who fully understand the hero journey. It's all about them who passed away. Know thyself or come back and play the game again.